Welcome to psoas Release with Inner Alchemy Academy. We're going to do a brief introduction to the psoas muscle before working on some psoas release exercises. The psoas muscle, also known as the seat of the soul or the muscle of the soul, is the only muscle to connect the spine to the legs. It's responsible for holding the body upright and for moving the legs, such as walking. So every time you take a step, your psoas is activated equally. Every time you've ever been startled, stressed, or scared and had that sort of clenched reaction, the psoas is contracted. And for this reason, it is also known as the fear muscle, where we store traumatic memories and events and incomplete stress cycles in our hips, in our hip flexors, in the psoas muscle. So, of course, this is why the psoas release is well sought after in somatic healing, releasing trauma from the body and resetting and regulating the nervous system. There are a few reasons why the psoas muscle can be difficult to release. First of all, it's a deep muscle. The psoas sits deep in the abdomen between the ribs and the pelvis, and it's not very accessible to surface stretching or massage therapy. Secondly, it's posturally entwined. The psoas helps maintain the posture, standing upright, and maintain balance, so releasing it can feel destabilizing at first and overwhelming, leading to our third point. It is connected to emotion. The psoas is connected to the diaphragm, limbic system, and adrenal glands, which means it can hold tension related to emotion, stress, and trauma. And when we release it, sometimes those emotions come to the surface in order to be processed and released. Fourthly, the psoas is chronically tight. Many people spend a lot of time sitting with tight hip flexors, which leads to the psoas becoming shortened and stuck in this contracted state. And five, the psoas takes time and patience. To fully release the psoas through somatic exercises requires consistency over time. There's no quick fixes, really, to release the tightness, to release the trauma that you may have been carrying for years, for decades. It is gentle, it is consistency, it is slow. Releasing tension in the psoas through somatic exercise can have many benefits, including improved posture. It helps align the spine properly and relieve lower back pain. Increased hip mobility. It allows for a fuller range of motion in the hips. Better core stability. The psoas acts as a core muscle to stabilize the spine and pelvis. And of course, reduced stress and anxiety as the psoas connects to the diaphragm and adrenal glands. Releasing it can calm the fight or flight response and cultivate a parasympathetic state. The more that you practice, the more you release, and the more you regulate the nervous system to make your rest and digest state your default. So it's not just a one time fix experience, it is a practice, just like a yoga practice, just like a meditation practice. Releasing and strengthening the psoas muscle over time, even just for 5 minutes a day, will build resilience in your nervous system, build your tolerance to stress and anxiety, and process to release unconscious trauma responses encoded in your nervous system so that you can live a life feeling more grounded, peaceful, and open to joy. The last point I'm going to make, which is crucial in all of somatic healing, is that these exercises are meant to be done as lazily as possible with minimal effort. This is why a lot of times you can practice somatic exercises laying in bed or all cozy on your yoga mat, floor, couch, whatever. Wearing comfortable, loose clothing is ideal. You want to be feeling so comfortable and calm. The reason for this is because in order to experience somatic release, in order to release trauma from the body, you need to be in the parasympathetic state of the nervous system, the rest and digest place, right? So, really, you're going to hear me say throughout the classes as lazily as possible. And that's really the energy behind somatic release. So, just following your own rhythm, your breath, however you're feeling that day, as long as you're consistent, come as you are.